Alright, so originally I had filmed my travel art kit in this pouch, the Delphonics size small 10 pocket pouch, and then I got this bad boy in the mail and I'm like, wait a minute, this is perfect. I mean, okay, first things first, I feel like what makes or breaks a travel art kit is literally the case that you put it in. This one is good. This one could potentially be good, but I mean, this one is just so cute and it has design on it. It's in my opinion, I think it's made for a travel art kit. So here I am refilming this. I did, in my original edit, I kept the same footage for this pouch, but it's like way too long. I'm just gonna scrap it and just refilm what is in my pouch. Okay, so I think probably the selling point on this pouch over this one, I don't know, are they pouches or cases? Pouch just sounds like a kangaroo or something. Anyways, the point is that this one is so much more convenient to actually get to your stuff because they pop out. There's all my pens, there's everything, I can easily access them, whereas this one, it was just because, okay, let's put this to the side. Because this main compartment was so packed, it was like kind of like bulging out at the sides, and so it was a little bit difficult to actually get in and take out what I wanted to use. And same with this side. So I'm like, you know what? When I bought this one, I didn't even really consider it for my travel art kit until I got it, and I was like thinking about maybe I should just use this. And also after like rewatching the footage, I realized that this is actually kind of more of a inconvenience more than anything else. So yeah, this is my new art kit, and let's take a look what is inside. So I guess right on top we have these Tombow brush pens. This one is a soft tip and this one is a hard tip. Personally, I don't really notice that much of a difference when using them, but there's like a slight difference in those, but whatever. And then we have a micron in a 0.30 millimeter line in black, and these are also both in black. And then I have a Copic multi-liner. It is 0.5, also in black. The nice thing about these though is you can refill them if I can figure out how to open it. Of course I can't do it on camera. Why would I be able to do that? Okay, well you can definitely refill it. I can't remember how now. Do you like twist it? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can't. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I mean, I am an idiot, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I'm pretty sure you can refill these. I just don't know how to do it. Oh, there you go. Oh my god, I did it. Okay, yeah. The nice thing about these, you can refill them. So that's cool. So honestly, I would probably get the Copics over the microns just for that reason. And they feel a little bit nicer too to hold. So we got that, and then we have this mechanical pencil, but what's nice about this one is it has a really thick lead. It's like super thick, so in my opinion, less likely to break as opposed to like the really tiny ones. And you can, if it will focus, you can sharpen the tip in that hole so that you can have a finer point on your pencil. Genius. This is good for like lightly sketching things or to have a pencil shading. Although to be honest, I do kind of wish that I could get colored leads in this size. Maybe you can, but I haven't actually looked into it because if I can like get like a brown or something, that would be cool. But currently it's just graphite in here. What is it? I think it's HB or something. Well, I guess you can change which one you have, but right now I just have whatever came with the mechanical pencil. So there's that, and then I have these two items which go together. So this is the little tool to use the eraser, and then whoops, I lost the cap. But basically these are just refill erasers, and considering how much I've used this, it actually lasts, in my opinion, kind of a long time. So this one is the Mono Zero eraser. Maybe I should have just used this one, but anyways, this one is great for if you have like small details that you want to erase, or you want to do like highlights or something. This is perfect for that. And then we have the pentel brush pen, which is honestly amazing. I like this one because it actually has like physical hairs in it, and it's not like a felt tip. So that one is an amazing brush. And then we have a Micron 0.25 millimeter line in a brown, because you gotta have options. And so there's that. And then last we have the Uniball Signo gel pen, and I kid you not, I've probably had this gel pen for like 10 years and it's still going strong. In fact, I have another one that I haven't even touched yet, which is, I think I bought them at the same time. So yeah, these are amazing. I heard that Jelly Roll pens were not as good at the time, so I decided to get this one based on a lot of reviews. So yeah, this one is a good one for doing like highlights, or if you want like a little dot of white. Here she is. Okay, yeah, that is all of my pens and writing utensils. I'm almost wondering though if I should add like just a regular ballpoint pen, just in case I need one for like actually writing and not drawing. So I was thinking to add this one, because this one is actually refillable as well, and it's such a nice pen that I kind of like using it. And it's all metal, which is honestly probably the reason why I bought it, is because it's all metal. There's hardly any plastic, maybe a little bit, but it's mostly metal and it feels nice. So I'm gonna add that. And then that is what is in this compartment. And then close that up and open up this. And let's start with the main part, which is this one. Okay, I don't even know what this is. I wonder if I can actually erase it. Maybe I'll try to erase it. It probably will make it worse. And I think it just did. Okay, that's okay. The joys of owning like leather goods is that I have no idea what that is. It bugs me that it's stained, but whatever. This is the Traveler's Company notebook in the passport size. I actually did a review on this, so I'll link it in the description if you want to check it out. But essentially, this is just half of it is a sketchbook and the other half is for painting purposes, because I really like to be able to paint on the go, which is kind of the whole point of me having an art kit that I can take pretty much wherever I want, and I have access to a very limited amount of art supplies, but nonetheless I have options, so that's a good thing. And yeah, so this is the sketching part, and then this side is the watercolor paper. As you can tell, I have barely started. This is actually from last year when I originally had the idea of this art kit. So yeah, I'm getting around to it this year. Go figure. Yeah, so this is amazing. I can't wait for it to get kind of worn in, because right now it's still so new, except for these stupid stains. But yeah, I really like this one. It's a good purchase. Expensive, and I think now it might be even more expensive if you decide to buy this, but there's that. And then we have my travel-sized paint palette, which this is actually to keep this metal part in place. Really, I kind of wish that this could just stay in place anyway, because like there's just an added thing you have to deal with, but whatever. This comes off, and then these parts actually act as a stand and water containers. So I did fill this, and it'll be in this video somewhere. But basically, I filled it. Oh look, actually that one cracked. That's funny. It's not funny, but whatever. So yeah, so we have, this one is a Raw Sienna by Winsor & Newton, designer gouache, I believe. I'll put all of the names like probably right there somewhere. But yeah, that's the only brand that's different than all the rest. The other ones are Daniel Smith. I heard really amazing reviews on Daniel Smith, so I decided to go with that brand. Honestly, the only reason why this one isn't a Daniel Smith is because I couldn't find it. So I decided to go with this brand, and I think it's still a good brand. I will say though that it's much more liquidy than the rest of the colors, but yeah, I don't know if you can even tell, but this one is a blue, and this one is green. They almost look like black on camera anyway. There's the paint palette, and then this like gets hooked inside. Like that, and you can use it on like a desk. As long as it's like level, you shouldn't have a problem. And then you have 2 water containers, one for dirty water, one for clean water, or one for darker colors, one for lighter colors, whatever have you. And there she is. This thing was pretty expensive. I had to get it all the way from the UK because I couldn't find it anywhere else. That's fine. I still like it. Yeah, so this is the travel paint palette. Honestly, worth it, and I have room to grow with this, so that's good. But I think for now I'm just gonna keep it simple. If I feel like I want to add more, then obviously I can, or swap out colors. Obviously I can do that. But, ow. Okay, that was a fail. But anyways, this is probably the only major issue I have with this, is just getting this back on here. It's like kind of a nightmare, but whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is, and then there you go. Look at that. Fabulous. We'll put those off to the side. Oh, if I haven't already said, I will definitely link everything that I can in the description, just so everyone knows. And then these are my water brush pens by Pentel. These are amazing. They don't leak. Nothing but great reviews. I would say definitely spend the extra money on these ones over cheaper ones because they don't leak. They're great. And you have water with you. And it's not even that much water, but it's enough to get by with an art kit anyway. And then, so I have this size, and then I have slightly bigger sized one. I don't think I have one for doing washes of color, which is probably something that I should add to my art kit, but eventually I would like to actually get like 3 travel paintbrushes instead of this because I almost always carry water with me anyway. So for now, these will work. They still get the job done, and that's the main thing. In the future, I definitely want to invest in a good travel paintbrush set, at least. So there's that, and then I have a clip to clip down pages while I'm working. These are from Staples. I really want to get Traveler's Company clips because I think that they're a little bit better, and I think they can probably hold a little bit more because it's like, this will work, but it's not as ideal, so this is just for now. It still works. And then I have I'm just reusing this vitamin D bottle because it'll act as like one of those pipettes, I think is what they are. I don't keep any water in it, but this is perfect for like putting water into something. So in the pans of my paint palette, it just makes your life a little bit easier. And I mean, instead of buying another thing, I might as well just reuse this because it does the same thing anyway. So the only downside is it's glass, so if it breaks, it's kind of like, then I'll have to replace it. But so far, it has not broken, so that's a good thing. And then I have, oh, this is stuck. It's stuck. Oh, that's probably not a good thing. Anyways. I have a kneaded eraser, which definitely needs to be replaced. I've probably had this since high school, so like a long time, like 15 years. Yeah, unfortunately, if you drop it on your floor, it will just attract literally everything. So I want to find one that actually comes in like a case or something so that doesn't happen. But yeah, this is perfect. Basically, if you want to lighten all your line work, you can do that pretty easily with the kneaded eraser. That's what I use it for. Or I guess if you wanted the eraser in a specific shape, then you can like kind of customize it to that. And it's almost like a fidget toy for me anyway, artist edition. But there's that, and then last but certainly not least, we have the Professional Eraser by Moo, or that. I actually have no idea. Actually, let me get new one. Yeah, this is a new one, unopened. I cannot tell you how old this is, but clearly it lasts for a very long time because I still have the first one and I pretty much have the whole eraser. And I got a 2-pack, so this is gonna last me forever. But yeah, that is the eraser. It's very effective, and it is for professionals, apparently. So yeah, this is a good eraser. And that is the last thing in my travel art kit. And honestly, if you haven't purchased one, definitely get one of these because it is amazing. And now I get to put everything back. So yeah, we're just gonna put all the things. I like to start with probably the bulkiest things ever, and then stick those in the side. And then these brush pens, I actually found that if you put them right there, it doesn't add as much bulk, probably because their erasers are here. There's not as much space on this side as there is on that side. So it kind of just works a little bit better in my opinion, but there's that. And then this side, I kind of just like stuck things in here as well. Of course I'm adding one thing, but that's fine. It still all manages to fit, so that's a good thing. Maybe I'll put that there. And there you go, look at that. And moment of truth, it all fits, look at that. But the exciting part is that it will fit in my purse. A+. Anyways. So yeah, there she is in all her glory. Too cute, honestly, can't recommend enough. But yeah, that is her. Now back to probably past Heather because I'm filming this after the fact. But anyways, that is all. But yeah, everything fits. This is so stinking cute, and this is honestly so much more convenient than the Delphonics pouch. That one, I think I've decided I am going to use it for my desk. Do I really need another pencil case slash pouch for my desk? No. Technically, I don't really need it, but I'll use it. I'll use it for something. I have too many, that's the problem, and I don't need to add to the chaos. I think I need to take away from the chaos. That is my room slash office studio situation. So cute, so stinking cute, and it works for what I need it to. So I cannot close this with one hand. So I don't know why I'm trying. But yeah, that is pretty much the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, comment, and more artsy things are coming to this channel, so don't worry, it's just a long process. And now it's actually goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.